What comes to your mind when you hear the word hacker? For many, this term conjures up images of shadowy figures lurking in the digital underworld, infiltrating systems and stealing sensitive information. This perception is not entirely unfounded. The digital realm is home to those who exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain or to cause harm. These individuals, known as malicious or black hat hackers, are indeed a real threat. But did you know, not all hackers are the villains of the cyber world. Enter ethical hackers, a breed of tech whizzes using their skills for good. These white hat hackers use their expertise to identify and fix security vulnerabilities, strengthening cybersecurity and protecting systems from their black hat counterparts. The world of hacking is not as black and white as it seems, and it's important to distinguish the heroes from the villains. So here's the question we'll be exploring. But is every hacker out to steal your data? Let's delve deeper. Meet the ethical hackers, the good guys in the hacking world. In the digital ecosystem, ethical hackers, who are often referred to as white hat hackers, are the unsung heroes. These individuals utilize their technical expertise for the greater good. They use their skills not to exploit, but to identify and fix security vulnerabilities. Their main goal? To fortify cybersecurity and safeguard systems from the malicious intent of black hat hackers. The role of ethical hackers is much like that of a detective. They are the digital sheriffs, keeping the wild west of the internet safe and secure. They meticulously comb through lines of code, searching for weak spots that could be exploited by their less scrupulous counterparts. Once they find these vulnerabilities, they don't exploit them for personal gain. Instead, they patch them up, ensuring the integrity and security of the system they're protecting. Ethical hackers are not just any ordinary individuals. They possess a high level of intelligence and an exceptional understanding of computer systems and security mechanisms. Their work requires a deep, intricate understanding of how software works and how it can be compromised. They are like digital locksmiths, understanding the inner workings of a lock not to break in, but to build better, more secure locks. The impact of ethical hackers is far-reaching. They play a crucial role in strengthening cybersecurity across a variety of sectors, from banking and healthcare to government and e-commerce. Their work helps to protect sensitive data, safeguard financial transactions, and preserve the privacy of millions of people around the world. But perhaps the most significant contribution of ethical hackers is the shift in perspective they bring about. They challenge the stereotypical image of a hacker as a threat, showing us that the same skills can be used to build and protect rather than destroy and exploit. They prove that the term hacker doesn't have to be synonymous with criminal. In fact, it can just as well mean protector. So not all hackers are out to get you. Some are here to protect you. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the malicious hackers. These individuals, often dubbed as black hat hackers, are the ones who give the term hacker its notorious reputation. But what exactly do these hackers do, and why should we be concerned? These cyber miscreants are driven by a variety of motivations, ranging from personal gain to ideological beliefs. They exploit computer system vulnerabilities, often with the intent to steal, damage, or disrupt. They're the ones behind the data breaches you hear about in the news, swiping confidential information, or holding systems ransom for money. But it's not just about financial gain. Some malicious hackers are driven by the desire to create chaos, disrupt services, or simply prove a point. They might deface a website, take down a network, or spread misinformation. These actions can cause significant harm, not just to the direct victims, but also to society at large. For instance, imagine a scenario where a malicious hacker targets a hospital's computer system. They could potentially gain access to sensitive patient data, disrupt critical services, or render life-saving equipment useless. The consequences could be devastating, even life-threatening. And it's not just institutions or corporations at risk. Individual internet users, like you and me, can fall prey to these cyber predators. They can steal our personal information, invade our privacy, or turn our devices into bots for their nefarious activities. Malicious hackers also pose a significant threat at the national level. They can target critical infrastructure, military systems, or governmental databases, wreaking havoc and posing a threat to national security. In this digital age, cyber warfare is a very real and alarming prospect. So, the question is, how do we protect ourselves? The answer lies in being vigilant, adopting good cybersecurity practices, and continuously updating and strengthening our systems. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, a never-ending battle between the defenders and the attackers. In conclusion, malicious hackers are not just characters from a sci-fi movie. They are very real, and their actions can have serious implications. They exploit vulnerabilities in systems, motivated by various reasons, from personal gain to the desire to create chaos. Malicious hackers are indeed a real menace, exploiting vulnerabilities for personal gain or to create chaos. Let's talk about HackerRank certification. When it comes to validating your coding prowess, you may find yourself considering HackerRank certification. HackerRank is a platform that provides coding challenges and assessments to evaluate your programming skills. But is achieving a certification from HackerRank really useful? Well, the answer to that could be a simple yes or no, depending on your goals. If you're seeking to impress potential employers, some do value certifications as an additional measure of your skills. It's like a shiny badge that says, "Hey, I know my stuff." But remember, it's not just about collecting badges. Practical experience and a well-rounded skill set often trump any certification. So while a HackerRank certification can certainly add value, it's not the be-all and end-all of your programming journey. Now, you might be wondering, is this certification going to cost me? The answer is a bit of a mix. HackerRank offers a plethora of free coding challenges and exercises that you can indulge in to sharpen your skills. However, when it comes to their certification exams, you may need to shell out some cash. The availability of free or paid certifications can fluctuate, so it's a good idea to swing by the HackerRank website for the most current information. It's also worth noting that pursuing these certifications could be a great way to learn and grow. It can push you to explore new areas, solve complex problems, and ultimately become a better programmer. So, if you're looking at it from a learning perspective, going after a HackerRank certification could be quite beneficial. To sum it up, HackerRank certification is a tool, a potential feather in your cap. It can showcase your dedication, your thirst for knowledge, and your ability to overcome challenging coding problems. But remember, it's not the only measure of your skills. Practical experience, a well-rounded skill set, and your ability to adapt and learn are just as, if not more, important. A HackerRank certification can be a feather in your cap, but it's not the only measure of your skills. Scene script. Are all hackers wealthy? Are they all good at math and programming? Let's dive into these questions. The wealth of hackers can vary tremendously. Some hackers, particularly the black hat variety, may engage in cybercrime for financial gain. They might extort money through ransomware attacks or sell stolen data on the dark web. However, not all hackers are motivated by money. Some are driven by ideological reasons, some by the sheer thrill of the challenge. On the other side of the spectrum, we have ethical or white hat hackers. These are professionals who use their skills to protect systems and data. They are often employed in cybersecurity roles, which can be quite lucrative. Therefore, it's not uncommon for ethical hackers to have comfortable incomes. But again, it's not a universal rule. Wealth is not a given in the world of hacking. Now, what about their skills? Are all hackers math whizzes and programming prodigies? The simple answer is no. While a solid understanding of certain mathematical concepts can be beneficial, especially in areas like cryptography and algorithms, advanced mathematical skills are not a strict requirement for hacking or programming. As for programming, many hackers are indeed skilled coders. Whether they're ethical hackers identifying and fixing vulnerabilities or black hat hackers exploiting them, the ability to write code and understand how software works is essential. However, not all hackers are programming experts. Some might specialize in social engineering tactics, for instance, which involves manipulating people rather than computers. In the diverse world of hacking, skills and intentions can vary as much as the hackers themselves. Some may be rich, some may be math whizzes, some may be programming gurus. But there's no one-size-fits-all profile that fits every hacker. So, being a hacker doesn't necessarily mean you're rich, a math whiz, or even a programming guru. Let's wrap up what we've learned today. The term hacker is a broad one, covering individuals with a range of skills and intentions. Ethical hackers, the white hat heroes of the digital world, use their impressive intelligence and technical expertise to identify and fix security vulnerabilities, thereby protecting systems from harmful attacks. On the other hand, malicious hackers, the black hat villains, exploit these vulnerabilities for personal gain or to cause damage, posing significant threats. HackerRank certifications can be a valuable measure of programming skills, though practical experience and a rounded skill set often hold more weight. The financial status of hackers is as diverse as their motivations, and while advanced mathematical skills can be advantageous, they're not a strict requirement for hacking or programming. Above all, being a good programmer doesn't automatically make someone a hacker. Ethical considerations and intentions are key. Remember, not all hackers are villains. Some are heroes working tirelessly to keep our digital world safe.